Right. Love that shit. Alrighty, folks.
Alrighty. I'm ready.
Did I already tell you what my diagnosis from the doctor was?
You have testicular cancer.
No.
Small hands disease.
Gastritis, actually.
I don't know what that is.
Inflammation of the stomach wall.
Ah.
Bad Gucci.
They gave me medication to help strengthen it. I'll get my blood results back tomorrow, so let's hope that goes well.
Hoping for the best. Hoping for the best.
Yeah. So, you're gonna have to recap me on everything that happened while I was gone. This time I'm gonna do the whole session this time.
Pretty much. They tried to track down the eye of the blizzard. They found it to be centered at a totem pole. They tried to destroy the totem pole, and it pretty much just went no.
Because there was a bubble of anti-magic, right?
From what they can gather.
Yeah. Pure anti-magic.
But isn't that magic?
Which means that anything we throw at it that isn't physical is just going to fizzle.
You know what I find really interesting, though? Anti-magic is made through magical means.
We're dealing with a Bella Noche situation here. Which is really, it's like, man, that's gotta suck for wizards who have to deal with anti-magic. Go, attack, throw your boots at it or something, I don't care.
All right, now that's a really, it's a bad but good idea. A dude I watch on Instagram a decent amount. He does like, you know what's an awful idea for your next TTRPG game? And this one is dedicated to warlocks. And the idea is that your warlock's patron is you. And they believe that you are completely fictional and just you are the cause of their life's drama.
It's true though.
It really is.
Could you just imagine? You're playing and like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna make my character go through some
character idea for D&D.
development.
A warlock whose patron is their actual player at the table, who fully believes that this character is completely fictional, and is now actively influencing their life for the trauma. I don't understand. Why me? I don't know. Didn't have a whole lot else going on. You killed my parents 3 times! Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I'm still excited to get to play my warlock when the time comes.
Hopefully by that time, you'll have your iPad and you can actually use your character sheet that I've made, because the warlocks and Adventures Within are very different, and we're gonna have to do it based off of an actual sheet that I've made. Because, yeah, warlocks don't use spell slots.
Oh yeah, plus we have a lot of other things that I've discussed with you. You know the ones.
Well, that's more character related, not like mechanically related.
No, there is one mechanic. I mean, there's what happens during a full moon.
That's character wise.
Is it?
Yes, because that happens for the character.
Yeah, I just thought I thought we had because we didn't work out mechanics for that yet, did we?
It just happens.
Yeah, but like stat wise, what the stats are when that does happen.
Well, if that happens in the middle of a game, hold
On
on,
a
give me a
full
second.
moon, your legs grow a single inch taller.
I didn't want to really spoil what it was, but I don't know if anyone knows what.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I want to hear it when I hear it. You hear? I want to hear it.
But yeah. Plus, I know the DM's already got something planned for what happens if someone touches my warlock's arm. You've been thinking on that, haven't you?
I've been doing a lot of things.
Surprise! Nuclear bomb.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Oh great! Manea cast nuclear bomb.
Next, like the second, and I mean the second somebody touches that arm. I mean, like, imagine if that's like one, like I know it's not going to happen, but imagine if that was a good strategy thing. Like she's like, okay, I've had my fill. Just glomps her arm onto someone's face, like, oh my gosh, who am I? I can hear colors. My penis is numb. Help me!
Oh, that.
I thought for sure that would make the DM laugh.
Random sometimes isn't funny.
DM, you there?
Huh? What? Hello?
I thought for sure that one would have made you laugh.
I'm not really paying full attention. I'm in the middle of editing the Adventures Within book while we wait for Tori.
I was just doing a thing with, like, what happens if you use the arm thing to settle like a bar scuffle.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, if anyone touches that arm, they are immediately tripping on DMT.
But it's just like maddening hallucinations. It's like, it's like, oh my gosh, who am I? I can hear colors. My penis is numb. Help me!
If that's numb, you might want to consult your physician. Who is texting me at this hour? Linda?
You might want to consult a physician. Or God. Whichever one you feel is closer.
I don't know anyone named Linda, so they can fuck off.
So yeah, I just... It's one of those things where, like, the second that someone touches the arm, I just want to know what maddening hallucinations that you're gonna do for them. Because that's gonna be fun. Also, the strangeness of that character and the fact that like I said, you know how she never really takes the robe off,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that she always looks like she just came out of the ocean, even after it's been weeks. She always looks like she's coated in seawater, and she's always dripping seawater. Just stuff like that. Just random things. Little details like that. It'll work. It's just little things to make people a little creeped out by her. I mean, like, I'm just imagining, like, somebody, like, it's like, you know when you try to give a dog a bath and they try to resist.
Hmm.
I'm
suddenly looking at Shiva.
Yeah.
And it's like takes the robe off, and next thing you know, the robe's back on the second they turn their head. And then just look at what they were holding, and it's a conch shell. So it's like you don't know what's going on because you don't know, because like you touched her, so you don't know whether you hallucinated what you just did or not. Just little tricks like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Little tricks of perception. I want to try that. It's like little things you don't notice a whole lot until it's subtle. Also, I'm gonna try to come up with some more jokes like I did last time, like the one that really made you laugh. You know the one.
There's a lot of them.
Well, seeing as how we already have 2 feet of snow.
Fucking Christ.
Holy crap! I think it
Roxa,
just
they
killed
got
Weezer. Say it ain't so. If you want to
So,
destroy. What?
So, Sean,
Mm-hmm.
you want to know the easiest way to find the emo kid in a crowd?
Oh, how?
You just yell out, "Where are you?"
And
Almost baited him.
I haven't heard that song in so long.
Hey, look at this photograph.
Every time I do it makes me
laugh. Oh my gosh.
I don't understand why people shit on Nickelback so much. I don't even understand.
I love Nickelback. Hey you, I'm gonna send you something really quick.
Oh, did I also show you the fan art that was sent to me of Azaria?
I think so.
I think so. Is
Yeah.
that when they got the legs crossed or something?
Yeah, but there was also another one that got sent.
Oh, which one is that?
No, one that's a little.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, does anyone have this? Okay, no. Goodness.
What is this?
It's something I made. Woman. No, hold on.
I just remember reading an original D&D like character sheet for a golem made entirely out of manure.
So what's the point of this, John? Is this the new version of your one?
Yes.
Do you want
And
to be put back into that server or no? Or did you already delete it?
Oh, that one? Yeah, no, I deleted that one as soon as I saw that guy message me. Boom, deleted everything. Messaged all the important guys, i.e., you guys, and then cut everything.
And
have you seen the original art of Azaria, Sean?
No.
a manure golem that anything it touches turns into manure, so it's like a self-replicating thing. Like everyone wanted to own a manure golem. Unfortunately, they didn't know how its power, and then everything was turned into manure. This was called the Age of Manure. Age of Manure. Everything went to shiz.
I'm about to say there's got to be a shit joke somewhere in there. Just waiting for it. Like your belly trying to process Taco Bell.
Well, I mean, and it also says that when he created this thing, he called in his friend Mr. Mockingham to celebrate. Mr. Mockingham, you gotta come. Look what I did. I mean,
those two sentences out of context is really bad. You've gotta come. Look what I did.
I made a golem out of crap.
Well, shit.
And the funny thing is, they actually said in order to control them, he created the rod of manure. I create a rod of manure every day.
Jesus Christ, Kana.
Yeah. You know, it's like there are things like especially if you look at Hackmaster, there are things that you just didn't know that you could find. Like there's actually a thing where you can specialize in throwing halflings.
Apparently there's an actual national throw your short friend day or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, it's like whenever there's be a halfling, whenever make a beeline for that guy, just like, ah.
Sure.
You are short.
And you can actually get stats for like throwing a halfling, what that does to people, what damage that does. Or there's another one like in Hackmaster where you can orc head throwing. There's stats for how much damage throwing an orc head at someone does. I've seen weird things and it's awesome. That's why I chose to play a clown. Because being a clown myself, and that clowns are a thing in D&D.
Kind of goofy.
Plus I have the squash and stretch ability. By the way, do you think the stretch thing would have worked better instead of the inflatable thing?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Because I like the inflating thing. It has helped a few times.
You gotta inflate to give yourself a big middle finger.
No, well, whenever she does the inflation thing, whenever she gets hit, Trixie can use her reaction to use her clownish feature of inflating to pretty much give her the benefits of shield.
Without actually casting shield. The stretch thing would just give me more reach.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. Those inventions I said I was going to create. You don't think I'd be able to create the Bombardier Glint Beetle here, do you?
What do you mean?
You know, like you said, when I got into town, I could find stuff to create that.
Not here, you wouldn't be able to, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Like, these people are lucky to be alive.
I suddenly had an idea for the totem. Although, let's hope that it... Because like, magic may not work. But let's see what happens when Trixie gets involved.
Well, they've already thrown a boulder at it, and it just shattered like a being, like they just threw a fucking glass bottle at it.
Yeah. That's just it. Trixie didn't get involved though, because I have ways of dealing with things. It's like, yeah, as Trixie would put it, if you're an object, don't cross me. I proved it to your CD, I proved it to your record player and your lawnmower, and I will prove it to everything else that I know.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Like, I got zero context out of that one.
Remember, sometimes Trixie will say things that don't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, you've seen that from her food abominations.
I don't understand this. Sean.
Yeah, don't worry. I can explain it when we're not doing this.
Today's food
Is
abomination.
this, for, Warhammer? Where's the Necron option?
You see, that's the problem. There is no Necron option. I apologize, my good friend.
Today's food
Jerry
abomination.
rigged something.
is stuffed crust pizza.
You what now? Hold on, did I hear you correctly? Stuffed crust pizza?
Yeah.
Vile. Creature. Abomination.
DM, did you hear that?
Yeah, my brain is just clocked out. It's just, no, I'm done already.
I'm imagining what would happen if Tori heard that.
They would probably clocked out too.
Oh, you should see some of the things that I find.
I'm afraid of the things you find.
Did you know you can interrogate someone with a beer can opener? Or bottle opener, I think. Or beer bottle opener. Did you know you can interrogate someone that way?
Yeah.
But you could interrogate anyone with anything if you try hard enough.
Oh yeah. DM, check this out.
Oh god.
Don't worry, it's fine. Just there's how you interrogate them.
Oh, that is cursed. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're clicking off. That is cursed.
Oh wait, I think I know what it is.
I'm a super villain at times.
Ah, no.
I am a freaking super villain at times. Yeah, ain't I a stinker? What's poppin'?
Brand new whip just hopped in.
Papa John.
What?
Said Papa John's.
Papa John's.
I just made the DM cringe.
That's putting it mildly.
What did Kana do?
Showed me how you can torture a person with a beer can opener.
What?
I don't worry. I didn't send anything wrong. It's just one of those cursed images I happened to run across.
Oh, it's cursed, all right.
So you guys do anything yet?
No, we've been
Nope.
waiting on you.
Oh. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry.
What?
You should like join it or something.
I should like be sent a game invite or something.
I've been waiting for you to get on or something.
Look
I'm
your
on
DMs.
Steam.
Look at your DMs or something.
Here, this'll lighten the mood.
Oh goodness.
I'll just post this in memes. Don't worry, it's perfectly tame.
You know what? After the holiday season, I'm gonna look into getting a VR headset so I can play fucking tabletop in VR.
Hey DM, look in memes. You'll laugh at this.
Oh dear lord. You found Waldo, the keys, and Nemo. Damn. I did send you the fan art of Azaria, right, Tori?
Yes. I replied thick thighs.
And I'm not sure if I told you or the person that made the fan art. I'm like, damn, you gave my girl mommy power.
You told that to the person who made the fan art because you definitely didn't say it to me. Because I would have said, what the fuck?
Like, you see the original, how it's all seductive, and then there's this one.
Then there's the fucking thighs. It has hips like fucking the Victoria art.
I mean, she's supposed to be built like a star.
Like a prawn star?
Yes, corn star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's my beanie at? There's
What do
my
I know? Check your hats.
Oh,
Yeah, while you've been waiting, we've been just memeing around, and I've been doing some editing to the Adventures Within Handbook.
Maybe on your head, goofball?
No, it was in my pocket.
Bro, you know
Or
how
it
many
was on
times
my
where
bed.
I've done like the pocket check, and I'm like, damn it, where the hell is my lighter? And it's in my hand the whole time.
Are you half stupid?
Yeah.
Or when you're using your phone as a flashlight, looking through your car, trying to find your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
I've
with
not
you.
done that one.
I've done that before. Okay.
I'll tell you what I have done, though.
Just a little bit.
I've looked for my sunglasses while wearing my sunglasses.
You know, there was one time where I woke up and I was so tired. I was looking for my glasses.
I need to take a couple drops.
With
You should-
my glasses on.
you know, I can't help but be reminded of like, anyone play Disgaea?
The name sounds familiar.
So, Disgaea has a thing where like, if enemies can attack you, especially succubus. You know what a succubus does when she attacks you?
I hope exactly what I'm thinking.
Sucks your dick.
No. Well, look at this
Damn
attack. This is a freeze frame of like the attack. And don't worry, this isn't anything like not safe for work or anything. No, don't worry. I'm not
I
gonna
prefer the
say
not
anything.
safe for worse personally, but you know, that's just me.
So do I.
I tell her
Oh.
to go home and get a good life.
Here, DM, look at that. This is the attack.
Simply
And
go to-
if it'll load. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Whoa!
Don't mind if I do.
man.
What? Send it to me.
You know,
He's like, I want to see.
See?
Whoa, man!
I have now tried Wendy's.
What do you mean
There
you've
you
just
go.
now tried Wendy's?
It's all right.
What do you mean you've just now tried Wendy's?
Huh, that's something. That certainly is something.
You know, I can only just imagine. What do you mean, nah?
I
Yeah,
mean exactly what I mean. Until today, I've somehow gone 20 years without having Wendy's.
You know what? That's entirely understandable. I've gone 20 years without
But yeah, that's what happens when a succubus attacks you.
touching a Chick-fil-A.
That's what happens when a succubus attacks you in Disgaea.
And yeah,
Huh.
even when I'm gay, I still.
It's like, whoa!
Sean, we can't
That-
hear you.
Don't worry about it. You hear me now?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear any of what you just said. 20 years without you've gone what without some
21 years without touching Chick-fil-A.
I mean, I've also never had Raising Cane's pyro, and I live not too far from a Raising Cane's. Granted, they recently opened up. They're a West Coast place. I've been told they're just tenders, so I have no interest in trying them.
I've gone my whole life without ever eating crab or lobster.
I've had lobster. It's not so bad. I've never had crab.
Have you ever had like proper real crab cakes?
No.
Nope.
Because my first experience with crab cakes was immediately puking.
Were they with real crab or synthetic crab?
I wouldn't know. It was at a restaurant. I never asked.
My love of the insect kingdom prevents me from consuming insects.
Crabs aren't insects; they're crustaceans.
They are arthropods, and they are related. So I still.
They're not insects.
They are arthropods.
They're not insects.
They're related to them.
No, they're just invertebrates. That's the only thing that makes them the same.
That's the only commonality they share, actually.
Well, because you have... Well, I mean, if you really want to be...
I mean, exoskeletons.
Well, if you really want to be technical about it, yes, they are all under the arthropod, category, but the arthropod
it's the same thing as all.
No,
it's the same.
Because the arthropod is divided into 4 different forms and 4 different subspecies. The arachnids, the crustaceans, the insects and springtails, and the millipedes and centipedes, if I remember correctly. That doesn't mean that they're the same.
I go by the all poodles are dogs, but not all dogs are poodles argument.
Yeah, so that would mean that they're not.
The science community has realized that insects are probably crustaceans, but not all crustaceans are insects.
No.
Both insects and crustaceans are arthropods, characterized by segmented bodies, exoskeletons, and legs with joints. And genomic studies have revealed that the 2 groups have a common ancestor, therefore they are the same.
That is not how that works.
No, because crustaceans and hexapods are both arthropods, but they can't be the same.
Can we stop talking about bugs and just...
Okay, would you rather us talk about...
I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school...
But she has huge boobs. I mean
some serious hunkas. A real setup of donkas. Packing some dope-on hunkaroos. Massive Hookah Bengalulus. Big ol' Tom Hanaga. What happens next? A transfer student shows up with even bigger Tom Hanaga hooves. Humongous Hongananalabogangas.
I mean, what happens next? Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yes, the ICBM.
Oh, Tori, I've got a new food abomination for you.
Oh, fuck me.
Stuffed crust pizza.
All right. So anyway, you guys last left off with trying to take on this totem pole.
It's the totem pole.
And Trixie's like, I have an idea, guys. Let's blow it up.
Fair enough, yeah.
So Trixie's going to go over and start strapping explosives to it.
Okay. So you go up to it and you take out a couple of your stickies, start planting them all across it, prime all of them.
She's like, writhing sticky bombs in the sack makes me happy, makes me hurt my back.
Cool.
Make all them sticks to kids. Alright, so they got them all over the totem pole.
And she's like, all right. And she like has the glint beetle like crawl up and stick to it.
Okay.
And she's like, initiating detonation sequence. Target locked in. Boom! It's like, and detonation sound. Today's word is applesauce.
So, you're right up against the totem. You got everyone a decent size back.
She's moving. She's like, she placed them there, and then she moved back to detonate them.
Didn't say that originally, so. But you had me worried for a second there.
Yeah, she's like, target locked in, and the word for detonation today is applesauce.
Why is it always the weird ones with you?
Boom! And she like detonates.
So you detonate it. There is now a sizable crater, and the totem is still standing.
And Trixie's like, wow. That's a lot of damage, but not in the right way.
So what you can see from this point is about this much of the snow is missing. Like it's like a deep crater, and you can see that this totem pole goes down even farther.
And Trixie's like, hey guys, due to the fact that the totem is made out of Nokia phones, I don't think we're going to be able to destroy it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So what do? Do we take it and take it somewhere?
We pick it up and we push it
Somewhere else.
And
now, if only we
Trixie's like, or we don't. You know, I'd almost. If it weren't for the fact of what happened last time, I would almost suggest putting it in Befuddle Hall.
Personally, I don't think that would be a good idea.
That's why I said if I hadn't learned from last time.
You did this before?
Well, I mean, remember the voice of the forest and the very ticked off Fae that may or may not be contributing to the snowstorm?
Oh, well, if that would happen this time around, it would stop the blizzard.
Yeah, like lightning or snake bites. The first one should cancel out the second.
That is not at all how either of those work. But I enjoy your enthusiasm. I think.
Well, we're gonna let's just take the totem and take it somewhere.
I've already tried knocking it over. That doesn't seem to work.
You tried exploding it. You've tried casting spells on it.
Tried hurling a big ass rock at it.
And you went, I need a bigger rock.
But let's try taking it.
I mean,
Pyro,
Hello.
how far is our maze from the totem? Like 20 inches.
Every inch is 5 feet.
Fucking. Okay. What is 20 times 5?
100.
100? Alright. Armaeus is just gonna silently, while everyone else is trying to figure out what to do, raise up his hand and cast Dispel Magic.
And it fails. It's the second time that's happened now.
Yeah.
Have we just... We tried Dispel Magic already?
Yep.
I didn't remember that.
Yep, so your spell immediately fizzles.
Damn. Well, then Armaeus is gonna do his backup plan. How tall is the totem pole?
Now it's about, with the crater included, that you're now having to walk down into, every good bit of 20 feet.
Okay, cool. Using the fact that his sword is 10 feet long, he's gonna pick up his buster and just try and take the skull off.
So you pretty much just like with the tip of your sword, just and just knock the skull over, and it just knocks the skull over.
Gonna pick up the skull.
That is probably the coldest object you have ever felt in your life. It's like you're holding literal liquid nitrogen.
And
to be fair, Armaeus was did have to at some point be... Actually, he probably wouldn't have felt being cooled. Never mind. So Armaeus is gonna come outside the circle, fucking drop the skull on the ground and just stomp on it.
You have broken the skull.
Alright, has that done anything?
From what you can observe? Not really.
Alright. What does... What's in Armaeus' inventory? Not much. I just realized Armaeus has Dispel Magic twice. I'll fix that at some point. Okay, so the first time he had it was I didn't realize when designing him that his specific paladin subclass also gives him Dispel Magic. So I was just like, yeah, that's always a good spell to have. But he can technically get it before his paladin subclass gives it to him. And I think, when I made them, they were 10th level characters, so they would have had it.
Hi, babies.
Actually, you know what? Armaeus is gonna take specifically the Flaming Demon Sword, whatever the fuck that one's called. The one, I'm pretty sure that one deals fire damage, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so...
Explicitly.
See, the Infernal Reaver Blade, which I'm pretty sure is just constantly fucking red hot out of the forge, and he's gonna just put it right next to the snow where the blood is.
So, you will watch as the snow melts, except for the one that has the blood on it.
He's gonna kick that snow.
You will pretty much kick it, and it's almost like you just stubbed your toe against the door.
And Ricky's like, holy crap. This stuff's so cold, even Elsa's is bothered by it.
What do you want, needy baby? Oh, needy child. Give me those teeth. Give me those teeth.
Armaeus pulls out an RPG and he's gonna... And like my friend Andrew, he's going to fire at point blank range at the enemy. Seriously, whenever me and my friends play Halo, if my friend Andrew has a rocket launcher, he uses it like it's a goddamn pistol by accident.
I believe it.
It's fucking hilarious sometimes. So, what would the plan? Actually, fucking Armaeus teleports to Brino apparently.
Just
Fall right over.
Just like not even just the fucking Dragon Ball Z teleports like 20 feet.
Matter transportation.
Trying to remember how I did Armaeus' voice without using the voice changer.
Hey, baby. Can I help you? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
You have the ability to control blood, do you not?
Yeah, what about it?
Breaks the circle.
Let me see what I can do.
Why are you writing law?
So
Why didn't you just use the text tool?
He wanted to make it harder upon himself.
So you'll see him try to approach it. He'll hold his hand out and he'll kind of close his eyes, trying to like Luke with the Force, trying to like focus in on the blood.
I'm one with the Force is one with me.
And you'll see him struggle. He'll kind of like wince in pain before you watch the totem literally just shock him. Like a straight purple electrical current will arc and just shock the shit out of him and send him flying back a decent bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got this shit trapped up pretty fucking good. Shit. Fuck.
Obviously, Manea's gonna rush over to him, make sure he's okay.
Does Manea have black hair and wear a cape?
Listen, motherfucker, I only see like half of the people on my screen, so I'm just grabbing and dragging and hoping I grab the right one.
What do you mean you only see half of them?
Because the way my shit's angled.
My sister and dice. I'm just grabbing at random shit. I'm gonna be real.
And
Pyro.
And Trixie pulls a bullfrog out of her outfit. And she's like, help me, Master Yoda. Wait a minute. This is a Master Yoda. This is a bullfrog. Small and green he was. Small and green he was. Make that mistake anyone can. So yeah, Trish is like, small and green he was. Make that mistake anyone can.
Okay, so the different states are just with different capes. Weird. Why don't I have one for the Buster Sword? I don't have different ones for the Buster Sword. That's bizarre.
Biggest load of crap ever heard is that.
Oh, welcome back, child. What do you want? What do you want?
So, Armaeus is going to activate overdrive mode and chop at the totem pole with his Buster Sword.
So your Buster Sword will hit that thing and immediately vibrate like an aluminum bat hitting a steel pipe.
Okay. I was expecting Armaeus to get shocked. That's why I activated overdrive mode. So... that's a thing.
What do you want, my baby? Hello, my child. What is my Shiva baby? Hello. Come here. Take the rope. Yeah. Open table as I play Puddle War with Shiva.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm thinking. Either... I know Jack doesn't really have Arcana, but does Armaeus?
Oh, real quick, everyone make me a perception check.
Okay, sure.
That's it. That thing is tougher than 50-cent steak.
Alright, Jack got a dirty 16.
Renee got a 23.
The fuck did Armaeus get? Armaeus got a 17.
$15.
You all feel like you're being watched.
Jack's gonna look around to see if he can see anything. Surprised Jack hasn't already with his high-ass natural perception.
Alright, Shiva unplugged my fucking headset. Say that again.
Jack's gonna look around to see if he can find anything.
Based off of your perception roll before, other than a bunch of snow, nothing really out of the ordinary.
Jack just fires fireball in every direction randomly.
That is...
Renee see anything?
Nope.
So, like, it feels like... Tell me something!
You always feel like someone wants to sell you something.
I don't understand anything you're selling.
Girl Scout cookies?
Oh, da.
My weakness.
Fireball.
We're straight to the ninth circle of hell.
A boiler pit. Nah.
You're going straight to the boiler room.
May I interest you in the board?
Straight to the boiler room.
Well, what the fuck to do?
you want?
Hold on. What's the area around us look like?
You can see to your right, it looks like a small slate rock compilation. Right over.
Oh yeah.
Right here, it looks like a slate rock compilation that was probably the aftermath of an avalanche. Same thing as over here, and over here you can see what looks like an actual natural rock formation. And then it pretty much just forks off into 3 different paths.
What, you needy child?
There'll be a fork in the road.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I pick it up? I always have to.
Use the fork, Luke.
For that joke, Jack pulls out a Glock and pops Monet into the kneecap.
Joke's on you. She has a metal plate over her knee. But that would still probably break her knee, depending on.
Switches to the fucking 50 cal revolver.
Hey, Monet.
Being man, use a beagle.
Hey, Monet, are those plates level?
Pyro, a 50 cal revolver fires the same ammunition as a deagle.
That's half the joke. It's just one semi-automatic, the other one is a rotating barrel.
Hey, listen.
Just one has more style.
If you don't have your deagle fully auto, you ain't doing it right.
Anything's fully auto if you pull the trigger fast enough.
Wrong.
You ain't wrong, but you ain't right.
2 rights don't make a wrong, but 2 rights make a left.
What?
And now it's time for conga.
It's like NASCAR. He's taking another lifter. Okay, well, I guess something.
Monet has been kneecapped by Jack. That's a thing.
Does anyone want to? So Trixie's like, should we throw this in Befuddle Hall and see what happens?
Fuck it. Yeah.
I mean, I guess why not? Armaeus and Jack are just casually. Jack casually says to Trixie using sending as the 2 of them are suddenly nowhere to be seen.
Okay, all in favor of me. All in favor.
For the one time in my life, I feel like my husky isn't broken.
Pretty inconvenient timing for your husky to reboot husky.exe.
Do you want to go back outside? Is that your problem? I'll get your ass back outside. Let's go outside. Come on.
Now we have time.
Jack's ready to ditch the entire party at the slightest sign shit's gonna go as sideways it did. Did you call Jack a coward?
Yes.
Damn right.
All in favor of me putting this thing in Befuddle Hall, say aye.
Aye.
Kinda, we already agreed.
All right. Trixie's like.
All right, the
Trixie
child is
puts
now
on-
playing outside.
Trixie puts on a helmet, like, and she's now got like caution cones up as she's about to put this thing in the tent.
So, as you pretty much like climb up on this totem pole, open the tent, and then start like letting it slide in, and you put it down to as far as you can get it so that your tent is up against the ground, you realize that this thing is probably still got more inside the ground.
Hey.
Did you forget this is also an actual tree trunk, the last you knew?
Ew. Wait, that gives me an idea. I mean...
So take. It's like, who wants to help me lift it?
Lift what?
Well, it's in the ground. We got to uproot it to get it in there.
I have an idea. Take off the throttle real quick.
And she just removes it. Except now there's a monkey on it.
You should probably move that monkey.
We don't care about the monkey. It's what's the word? Superfluous.
And she's like, go back in the tent, monkey. Like, well, play poker later. Go get your Beastie Boys. I know we're gonna listen to the Beastie Boys later.
I'm losing Uno to a monkey.
Just gonna say I
Azazel
bet
will be the only dude who will cheat at playing net jacks and still lose.
What?
How'd you?
My boy Azazel.
You mean Gregory's pet Azazel?
Hey, whoa. Nobody owns Azazel.
I'm pretty sure Gregory's kind of taken Azazel as a pet at this point.
Anyway, yeah, she's like, so what are we gonna do? How are we gonna move this thing?
We're not gonna move it. We're gonna do the third thing that humans are very good at.
Are you gonna try and set it on fire?
Exactly.
I already did that. Oh, though there was, well, there's still snow.
It won't
Just less
work.
of it.
That's why I figure we should uproot it. That way we can actually take it out of the ground.
Like root it like a tree.
Yeah, because it is a tree.
Do you think any of us here are strong enough to uproot this thing?
Well, if we all work together, we might.
Emmaus might be.
Let's give it a shot.
Right? I'm not exactly the best in the strength category. I was trained for endurance.
I've noticed.
Silence. I can be there for moral support.
You can do it!
Who here's the strongest?
Him.
Let me see what Brian...
Physically, Armaeus.
Okay, cool. Who's the second strongest?
Probably Brynel.
Let me look, because Brynel's a dex build, that's the problem. Yeah, Brynel's got a 14 in strength.
I was thinking Trixie because...
Well, Trixie is a giant, but I don't think this works on real strength. This works on mechanic strength, Sean.
Trixie's like,
strength?
yeah, it's like water weight. Goes right to my hips.
Jack has a 12 in strength. What does Trixie have?
I probably not much. I'll tell you that. But let's find out.
What does Manea have?
I'm 11.
For the looks of it, my strength is 18 plus 4.
Trixie is the second strongest person. Because Armaeus is a 20 in strength.
All right, let's try to handle this one. Trixie blows in her hands and like inflates herself to look muscular.
The order of strength is slightly surprising.
Yeah, so she just blows in her hand and inflates herself to look muscular.
Well, because Brian has a dex build.
I am going to pump you up.
I pick things up and I put them down.
I pick these up and I put them down.
I'm going to pump you up.
All right, listen here, Mr. Universe.
And she's like, she's like, all right, listen to me, brother. You messed with the rest. Now the best will make a mess, brother.
Help me! Help you!
I'm just thinking of that time that Hulk Hogan gave Abyss his Hall of Fame ring, and then he became a Hulk Lantern.
What?
That's a real thing that happened.
Alright, so how are you guys wanting to proceed?
So now that Trixie has inflated herself to look muscular, she's like, Armaeus, get over here and help me lift.
Armaeus walks over for some reason. He's not really sure what the fuck's happening, but he's kind of interested. He's like,
all right, now we're gonna try to uproot this thing. All right, lift with your legs.
All right.
Strength check, both of you.
That is a dirty 24.
That is a 19 plus 4.
So, you guys think you're lifting it up until you look down and you realize you're really just pushing yourself further into the snow.
And Trixie's like, okay. Oh, now you're gonna get it. And she freaking pulls out a giant lumberjack saw and starts sawing the ground around the tree.
Okay, you're just cutting at snow.
She's trying to like cookie cutter it out.
Okay, so yeah, you just cut around the snow.
Why won't you move?
It's a tree.
Alright, I am going to remind you guys to look at the whole map briefly.
Make like a tree and leaf.
So we came from
Bottom right.
I was gonna say the non-Lowell side. We could just try going left, following one of these paths. Maybe it's what's the best way I can describe it? Like a ritual site, except there's multiple points where, you know, somebody's keeping it up. That would make the most sense to me.
And she's like, all right, yeah, let's follow the paths then. Because this thing is stuck tighter than Dick's hat band.
Who?
Which way are we going?
Left or right, my friends?
But before Trixie follows you, she reaches into her pocket, pulls out a false mustache, and puts it on the totem. There. Now, don't you look silly.
God damn it.
No, he looks fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's
No, I didn't say he was silly. I said she was fucking goofy.
No, that's goofy.
Oh.
Yuck.
Okay, so left or right, my friends?
what's the party?
Well,
No, I'm just kidding. Left, I guess.
alright, cool, we got one for left. I don't know what you think.
Technically, you have 2 for left, because Jack and Armaeus go to the same place.
Okay. Then 2 for left. Brown, what do you think?
Whichever way you're going.
Okay, cool. Trixie, which way do you want to go?
Let's go left.
Okay, cool.
I thought that was Nugget for a second. I was like, what the fuck's Nugget doing here? Nugget doesn't get a vote.
Trixie, get down! No! Go back to the car.
Oh, fuck
Nugget
me back. Sorry,
over-
wrong chat.
Finish playing
Go
Geometry
Geometry
Dash.
Dash.
Go beat Geometry Dash. You fucking... I'm annoyed that he isn't Gen Alpha, so I can insult him by calling him Gen Alpha. He's Gen Z like the rest of us. Actually, wait, is Kana Gen Z? Is Kana a millennial?
Well, I'm 33 years old, so
Well, I can figure that out real easily. Anna is in fact a millennial. Wow. Huh. Neat.
What do you mean too powerful? I call bullshit.
Wait. Shit. Kana's 6 years away from the end of being a millennial. Huh. What an interesting thing to note. Holy shit, there's people from the greatest generation still alive, apparently. Actually, that makes sense. Oh, did Alpha go from 2003 to 2025? Why does Gen Z go all the way up to 2012? People who are born after the year 2008 are not part of the same generation as us.
You're over here dividing up generations.
Yes,
Meanwhile, It don't matter. They are the future. We are not.
We're still the future, Sean. We're only 20.
Just saying.
Sean, you're a fucking idiot.
They're the future.
You know what their future is? No one procreating. There's not another
Oh my
generation.
goodness, what is that?
Kill with fire.
Hey, is that a tree?
From what you can see, that is quite the So as you guys follow the blood trail, and it eventually stops. When it stops, you can see in the distance that there is something that is very much glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there? There's too many Armaeus. Fuck out of here.
What?
There's like 3 Armeuses on the table. I'm like, why is there 3 Armeuses?
It's me, myself, and I.
Yes.
Wait,
But
grab rocks, throw.
No. No, it's 16 and 18, convincingly disguised as Armaeus.
But so you guys will see off in the distance what appears to be some sort of massive red rock that is glowing in red. And let me have you each make an Arcana check.
Alright, Jack got an 18 plus whatever the fuck Jack's is, so let's find out what that is. Jack got a dirty 20 exactly.
Fucking 13. Manea, your Arcana success.
Why is Armaeus' Arcana slightly
So
better than
13,
Jack?
what is Jack's?
18 and Armaeus has a 14.
Okay. Arcana?
Hold on there.
Sean, what did you send me?
Same as always.
15 plus 4.
Alright. So anyone that got above a 15, they can see the red mist hazing off of the rock and is slowly pulling towards your general direction. If you had to guess, that's fueling the bloodline.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Armaeus here, who just can't see shit right now because his eyes are fogged up. Just like, the fuck's happening?
And Trixie's like, here, use my glasses. And she just puts a pair of Groucho glasses on him.
Armaeus takes them and just yeets them.
Yeah, yeet!
Like, he just takes them and just fucking as hard as he fucking can, just flings them off in a random direction.
And she's like, what's this behind your ear? Toing.
She can't see his ears. He fucking takes this one and smacks her on the face with it.
Okay, I gotta hand it to you. You just answered the question. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? You hit a guy with glasses.
Hey.
Macarena.
No, that's actually a thing from Wreck-It Ralph, and that's the exact joke I was doing.
You hit a guy with glasses. And so Trixie's like, anyone care to wager this very flatulent rock is the source?
Armaeus, can I request something of you?
Who?
Armaeus, can I request something of you?
Okay, I thought you said, dumbass, can I request something of you? And I'm like,
No,
are you speaking
dipshit.
to me or to Pyro?
No, dipshit. I wouldn't call either of you dumbass or
Ar-
dipshit.
Armaeus is looking at Manea over Jack, just standing there menacingly, like always.
You pick up a rock and throw it.
Fucking Armaeus just shakes his goddamn head and looks for the nearest small boulder.
Small boulder you would find would be this one.
Alright, Armaeus is gonna yeet that bitch.
Time to make like D. Snyder. I want a rock.
Armaeus is probably gonna approach that shit and yeet it.
Yeah, baby, we getting primal up in this bitch.
Armaeus doesn't understand why.
Make me an athletics.
Doesn't understand why? Doesn't understand the greatest attack ever?
Yeah, because he's not human. This shit, as far as he's concerned, this shit's beneath him. You said an athletics?
No.
Yep.
The fuck's that? I don't have. Oh, there's athletics.
You do?
You have Uno!
No, I didn't. My character sheet came out with the fucking earliest edition. You have.
I'm playing on a 1E character sheet. You have athletics. That's an 8 or an 18. Sorry.
9.
Okay. So you throw it, and the rock smashes. You just see it just go everywhere.
Good shit.
So that did nothing.
Not that you can see of.
Well, what are we supposed to do? These things are indestructible.
Okay, so a first E character sheet
Oh, goodness.
looks fairly similar.
Man, fuck it. Just throw another.
You know what I don't see on it though?
Oh, no.
Ability, like the skill modifiers.
That's because you put them there yourself.
Yeah, to be fair, they were also throwaway.
So Trixie's like, Brynel, I just had a thought. This is blood mist, isn't it?
That sounds pretty dangerous. My best Brynel impression.
Brynel's voice is literally just Dempsey.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, she basically asks. She says like, this looks like blood mist, doesn't it?
Or at least something of the equivalent.
You wager you'd be able to control it.
Like one way to fucking find out. Alright, if I get zapped again, I'm calling retirement.
you don't get to retire.
Alright. I can feel myself tethered to it, but not so much as control it. What all you wanted me to try to do with this thing?
See if we can control the blood mist surrounding it. Not the stone itself, because personally, the only kind of shocked I want you to be is that your student loans have been repaid.
Hell's this?
Fuck our Jack's voice has disappeared. Oh, what in the hell are student loans, Trixie?
It's basically
Basically, there's a high school.
it's higher education, but you have to pay for it.
And so Trixie's like, in other words, well, let's try it this way. The only thing that should be shocking you is that stuff costs more than it used to.
That's
Anyway,
Menea's
try to
just over here
control the blood mist. See if we can get it away from the stone. Because chances are, if we get near it and that mist is inhaled, I have a bad feeling
Well, the
something.
mist is being excreted from the rock.
Is it?
At least what I can feel.
How are we going to get anywhere near that thing? Unless someone wants to cast magic at that.
Armenius cast Dispel Magic again.
Roll me an Arcana.
I think that's how it works, but okay. That is a dirty 21.
Okay. You cast it. You're not exactly sure if something happened or not. But you do feel like the spell was able to be cast.
You didn't flip the switch off, but you didn't not flip the switch.
Because before, like, you go to, like, cast it and you feel it before you even leaves your fingertips, the spell fizzle, it's forcefully shut down. This one, you feel the spell, like, leave your fingers so they can go to where you want to go. But you don't know if something happened or hasn't. Trixie's
Trixie, for some reason, is now wearing a tree costume. I am not Groot.
Jack just
Watch out,
looks
they
at
might be-
her with the most dumbfounded look. He's
And she's like, I have another idea. And she pulls out her puppet Grimaldi. It's like, go attack that thing.
Jack pulls out the fucking Jack just pulls out a pack-a-punched Olympia from nowhere. Casually. Somehow manages to rack a non-pump shotgun.
So she's like, go attack that thing and see what happens. So she's gonna have her puppet draw his like scythe and go after and like charge at that thing.
Okay. Roll the hit.
All right. And that is a 20.
For total of?
So 20 and... So wait, so I rolled a 20. What do I have to add on to here?
So the puppet would be based off of your stats.
Okay, so what stat do I need to look for here? My brain's not brain.
All right, what is it wielding?
It's wielding the scythe.
Scythe, so that'd be strength.
So that would be +4.
24?
Yep.
So when it swings, the tip of it will be pretty much chunked into the rock, and it is now stuck in there. Like, this man is now, like, cartoon style struggling to pull this fucking scythe back out of the rock. But you do see it's pretty damn cracked.
But nothing happened, so I guess
You damaged it. You hurt Rock. Rock is now damaged.
so. She's like, okay, my puppet is stuck. I want to get near this thing to help smash this thing into pieces.
Armaeus lobs the powder keg he randomly has. No, Armaeus isn't going to help the puppet. You can't volunteer him. He's standing by where the boulder used to be.
Well, it'd be like the side man at the prom. Here, go talk to her.
And Trixie's like, okay, Grimaldi, I think we can leave the scythe temporarily. Once that thing is smashed, we'll go get it back. So the puppet returns to her.
Okay.
And she's like, anyone want to smash it, or do we just want to keep here dilly-dallying? Any ideas are welcome, guys.
Yeah, I have an idea, but it's gonna get kind of interesting.
Interesting.
It's pretty complicated.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Jack puts his fingers into finger gun position, pulls his thumb back a little bit, steadies his aim. 7th level fireball.
Okay.
Wow.
Snaps.
I mean, obviously it's gonna immediately fail, so go ahead and roll damage.
Fireball is explosive.
Wow. When somebody said firearms, I didn't know you could actually do that.
Flame on.
I mean, Jack I'm just gonna. How many D6 is it? I'm just gonna use the bot because I can't be bothered to gather all my D6 for this.
What?
Alright, so let me look real quick. So, Fireball is normally a 3rd level spell at 8d6. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So that is 12d6.
$45.
That's insanely low.
Yes, it is. Thanks, robot.
Very cool.
45, you said?
Yes.
Okay, you got above half, so not that bad actually. Because the highest you could have gotten is 72, and half of that is 32. So, you cast your fireball, it hits it. I'm gonna need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, yes, Jack, the fireproof one. The good thing Jack's fireproof.
You say that.
Well, I mean, undeniably, he is fairly fireproof.
15 plus 2.
Okay.
It could have been a lot worse. 4.
Okay.
Jack got a 10. Let me see what Armaeus gets. Bruh, where'd my die just go? Okay, hold on. Which way does the line face? The tail,
It's pretty much the line should always be at the bottom.
Okay. So Armaeus got an 11.
All right, cool. Everyone failed. So you will watch as this thing pretty much, after the fireball, it will grow unstable. You will watch it literally vibrate and start to kick up dirt and dust as it's vibrating before you notice that it's shrinking. It sucks itself in and then explodes, pushing everyone back 15 feet and doing 40 points of force damage.
Oh, nice shooting, Tex.
Alright, so Armaeus is at 105 health.
Did be points correctamundo?
40 points of force.
Yoshi.
What is 119 minus 40?
79.
Thank you.
I only know because I'm looking right at your character, at your health bar.
So I have 123 HP.
You should be at 83.
So yeah, Trixie just pulls herself off the ground. She's like, thankfully this snowy obelisk broke my fall.
So, from what you can see...
Meanwhile, Jack's like blown up into the fucking tree. Armaeus has stood with his buster driven into the ground.
She physically peels herself off the ground, like actually, literally peels herself off the ground, and blows in her hand to reinflate.
She's really a fucking cartoon character in disguise.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the whole clone race.
And she's like, and she walks over now in safari gear, and here we have the legendary tree squirrel. coated in armor.
It's fucking dead.
The squirrel likes to store his nuts in a lot of weird places where the sun don't shine on them.
Specifically in his mouth. He quite literally puts these nuts in his mouth.
Jack fires the Olympia at Pyro. He's not gonna sugarcoat it, both barrels.
You think I wasn't gonna slip a these nuts joke in there?
These nuts leave.
What about Pokemon?
Did you get what I just did?
These Nuzleaf, yeah. So what about Pokemon?
Or we can go with the evolved form, Trees Nuts.
Fucking.
Anyway, Trix is like, okay, I think we destroyed the rock.
Yeah, you don't fucking say.
Rhino just like impounded into the ground. Jack just hanging from a tree branch. Our maze with his buster driven into the ground moved back like 2 feet.
And so Trix is like, hey Jack, no hard feelings? Any feeling at all?
Jack lets go of the branch and just fucking looks at Trixie, just like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
And Trixie all of a sudden strikes a dramatic pose, and it's like she's talking to where like her words don't match what she's saying. This foe is a crafty one, I tell you. He has fended off my clumsy advances. How I hate that. Clearly, I'm under surprises needed this day.
So this rock's no more.
Yep, that's why there's a big ass X on it.
Let's head back to the circle then.
I hope the music isn't getting annoying at all.
It's
So
not.
it's all right.
It reminds me of Shiverstar and Kirby.
Sure.
I don't know what that
I'll
is.
pretend I know which Kirby game that's from.
64 Crystal Shards.
I've not actually played that one.
I've never played
Dylan.
Kirby.
You're missing out.
Especially when my partner's obsessed with it.
Wait, you have a partner?
We've been over this.
Oh, that's... I keep forgetting because you don't always... Because sometimes you act like you don't.
There's a reason for that.
And there is a giant Appa on the screen.
Yeah. That's our Appa. We have an Appa. Don't worry about it.
An opportunity.
Jack once again fires the Olympia at Pyro.
Alright. The way I'm gonna put it, simply,
Somebody just threw snow over it, damn it, they're trying to hide it.
no, it's just not there anymore.
Huh. Interesting.
I think we now know what we have to do. Let's go
head
find...
down another trail.
Let's go to our left.
I guess. Let's go.
The Avatar managed to be the one that gets stuck.
He has the biggest character model.
That's it, just no one else, just him. He's the one that gets stuck.
I would like to point out, He has the perfect base for it. He's the only one with a square base.
Dice tower, fuck off.
Okay.
Suddenly, our path is blocked by a giant dice tower.
This is what you agreed with.
Uh-huh. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. 6 level fireball! We're just solving all our problems today with fireball.
You know what?
You know, an alcoholic could say the same thing.
No.
Speaking of Fireball, you should use code Fireball when you go to w.gg for all new limited flavor of Palm Blonde, which is actually pretty fucking good. I've been drinking it like literally all this week.
He didn't even say the
Perfect transition. We were just waiting halfway through now the episode can start.
Yep. That was just our long ass intro. That was the cold open, in fact. All right, Pyro, let's go to Parasite Eve. The cold open is for some reason this game.
All right, when we go to our break, we're gonna transition to an all-new campaign. We're gonna start at level 1. I'm surprised you guys don't have character sheets made. What's wrong with you?
Too late. I already have it open. I already have it done.
What?
Joke's on you. I'm just playing Gallet again.
Heard.
Joke's on you. I already have 6 characters pre-made.
I have the drunken monk character.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Joke's on you. I'm playing the drunken boxer monk.
What? Why boxer? Why can't it be brief?
Look, man, Gallet likes his boxers. Deal with it.
What about boxer brief?
Fuck you.
Fucking rude. Okay.
Yeah, you're eventually greeted with what looks like a cave entrance and a very concerning blood stain that appears to have had something drag into it.
Alright, Manel, I got a question for you.
Sure.
You want to just send a couple fireballs down into the entrance of the cave?
You know, that would be very, very fun. Although, due to previous experiences in which I have done it, sometimes it's alright. So, I prefer not to.
Alright.
Now, I will send a touch.
Suddenly a Tarask shows up.
Suddenly, Jack and Armaeus are nowhere to be seen. Armaeus not so much by...
Oh my god.
It's Giant Appa! Run!
You see, all of a sudden, I'm
no longer existing. I have teleported home. Don't ask me how.
Surprise.
Suddenly, Jack and Armaeus are in the mortal plane again. Armaeus is wondering how the fuck they got here. Jack sat just being like, don't question it. We're going to go find a boat.
Maybe Trixie's like, maybe they're just maybe we'll find 2 friendly cavemen that like to go clubbing.
You know, last time I spoke to a caveman. Never mind.
Huh?
He's dead. Anyway.
What? Huh?
All I'm saying is,
Eh?
after that mimic, you assume.
What?
Maybe we'll find Batman in there.
A man turned into a bat? That's preposterous. That's a vampire.
Well, it'd be better than your neighborhood Drider man.
So Jack enters the cave to not have to deal with this shit.
Oh, come on, that was clever and you know it.
And?
Well, you have Catman already.
Get it? Drider man? Because that's a thing in D&D.
What? What? I miss it. What?
I said it's because Driders are a thing in D&D.
Yeah.
DM, you got that right.
I didn't even hear the whole thing, to be quite honest.
I said that maybe we'll find Batman in that cave.
Oh dear God.
And they said that I forget what they said. They said, well, it's better than Drider man.
Yeah. By that point, that wouldn't even be Drider-Man. That'd just be Spider-Man with extra steps.
No, extra legs.
That's why I said extra steps.
Anyway, she's like, "All right, I guess we're going in."
Ladies first.
And Trixie like honks her nose, and suddenly her nose is glowing.
Jack, meanwhile, holding his Actually, yeah, no, Jack, meanwhile, holding his lantern, because Monet and Armaeus don't have dark vision.
So yeah, Trixie's using a nose light.
Appreciate that.
Jack's just...
So yeah, we're going in the cave.
So as you can, Jack, you should know this one a little bit too well because you are the one who's called crazy from seeing this very thing that is currently asleep. From what you can see, it's got something that looks very dead in its mouth that it was probably just gnawing on and fell asleep in the middle of feasting. As you see body parts just laid across the ice cavern.
Jack whispers to Monet, "Can you cast silence?"
And Trixie's like, "Hey, Jack?
Monet, can you cast silence for me?" Like, preferably so it encompasses a group for a second. Sean?
Okay, hold on. Out of character. Are you sure you want it around the group and not around the fucking dragon?
Well, if it's around the group, we won't make any noise, right?
But we can't do it.
Oh yeah, I guess on the dragon. X-Ray, can you make that the dragon?
Trish is like.
So the dragon shouldn't be able to hear us if we cast silence on it, right?
Either way, it wouldn't be able to hear you from either source.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, before we start casting anything, I'm gonna
Just cast silence for me.
First, let's look around to see if we even fucking need anything.
I need to do something very particular, and it's gonna be very fucking loud.
Let's look around before we do anything, in case we need anything.
Look, the thing that's gonna happen is particularly just between Jack and Trixie.
Okay, cool. Anyway.
Cast silence, you bastard!
DM, what the fuck do I see besides this dragon?
You see a few ice crystal chunks that are just poking out. The entirety of the
what?
ground you're currently standing on is made
Jack
completely...
makes a perception check.
Is made completely of ice.
Okay.
He is currently, like, wrapped up in, like, ball python style on some sort of rock perch that... There is a few dead corpses around it, probably recently feasted upon, as the blood is very much fresh. It is very much still in his mouth, just dangling like a piece of meat just dangling out like a dog in its tongue. You do see that there is another cavern going that way, deeper in. You're not sure what's behind it, but you do see it's over there. Other than that, it literally just looks like a fucking snow cavern.
Okay, now let's think about this logically.
Yeah.
Out of character, let's think about this logically. The group of dipshits were doing something outside of this cave, and then were killed and dragged in here, hence the blood. What could we do what could we need that's in here before we do anything? Remember, because it's there doesn't mean we need to fight it. Remember?
I'm not trying to fight it! Cast silence, goddammit!
Okay. Before we waste resources, the fuck do we need that's in here?
Well, the first one, the first blood trail led you to something that, from what you can gather, is one of the power points to making that anti-magic field.
We need your mother.
The second one led you to this dragon cave. From the dragon that Jack is pretty fucking confident he's seen multiple times, but you guys have yet to actually see.
Okay.
Until now.
Cool.
Trixie communicates in Clonish, and
No, Clonish is loud as fuck.
no, she's communicating through body language, and then holds up a sign that says, "I see him."
I see too. Okay. Okay. Minay is going to cast silence on a point in front of just really right in front of the dragon.
What's the sphere length?
It's a 20-foot round.
How big is this dragon?
A lot bigger than 20 feet.
Doesn't matter, as long as it covers its head, it's fine.
Trixie's like, if that thing wakes up, we are frozen toast.
That's not how toast is made.
Fine, then we're an Eggo.
That's
Like a my ego, bitch.
what the fuck is that? Or popsicles? I guess.
So, silence is casted. So pretty much it went from... pretty much how it went, just... You literally just mid-snore just hear it get cut off.
you, Trixie! I fucking told you I saw a goddamn dragon, you bitch. Made me look silly in front of the goddamn town. The goddamn town folk. Fuck you.
Loud.
You can't silence.
Do you know what happens in a cave? Sound travels or it gets muffled. Personally, I don't want to find out which. So let's be quiet in case there's anything else inside of this cave. You hear? And on top of that, it's ice. Do you know what happens when there's a lot of vibrations around ice that hangs from ceilings? It falls. Now listen, I might not have ever been in this type of environment except for training, but let me just be clear. It is very, very delicate. Now, do you know your ways of moving across ice?
Slowly but surely.
And as you were talking, Trixie's doing curling.
Okay. So, this is a nice little thing that my father said to me to keep me, going across ice. Thin and crispy, way too risky. Thick and blue, tried but true. So as long as we
Isn't the expression tried and true?
all we need to do is just stay on thick blue parts and not crispy parts. That's just in case there's something underneath.
Azaza Master said everything's better when made crispy.
Azazel, you dumb bastard.
Oh my
Quit fucking and interrupting their goddamn story and get back in the space boat.
Azaza wants part of the action. Azaza's not done with that space boat.
Shut up, Zaza. Our story's continuing elsewhere. We got shit to do.
Stop playing cards with the corpse.
Go.
Go back to
Zaza.
losing to a corpse.
I'll teach you a new game you can lose at too with the corpse.
I can teach you a new game to lose at. Zaza's the fucking character.
What if I go fish? I can teach you.
So Trixie's like, okay. What's the plan now? How do we get by that thing?
See, with Azaza, he would be the dumbest. Like,
You have. Azaza asked if you have any tools.
nope, go fish. Azaza, you got any twos?
Ah, poo, I just.
Azaza, no, go fish. Azaza pulls at a fishing rod.
Yeah, I was gonna teach him how to play blackjack. That was my thought.
Azaza, the type of man to think hit me means that someone wants to get punched. Okay.
Fuck my shit. I know I dropped it, but where the fuck did it go?
Gonna. Hold on.
Don't you just love when you drop something and it just fucking disappears?
Yes.
You remember that one die from my first die set that I didn't find till moving?
Oh,
Or
there
no,
it is.
actually,
Wait,
some shit broken need to be fixed.
So, Benea's going to slant slightly lean forward. Look for the most blue part of the thick part of the ice.
It all looks the same.
Okay, cool. What color?
Teal.
All perfectly see-through. Crystal clear.
Well, then she's going to just step out, foot fully down, and then shuffle.
It pretty much is just like you just stepped on normal. Imagine if you stepped on normal floor, but it is very slippery and very crunchy.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's keeping slightly bent forward and keeping your foot the other. You know, that's how I always do.
Yeah.
Fucking slipping in a kit. Oh, God. Working in a kitchen for 5 years.
You tell me you didn't wear non-slip work boots?
I lived dangerously and stupid. I'll talk about
What a
it.
dumbass.
Shut the fuck up. Silence.
Non-slip shoes cost like $30 at Walmart, Sean.
Well, guess what?
What?
I'm scared.
You're an idiot.
Yes, I am. So glad of you to notice. But anyway, yeah, she's going to slowly shuffle her way straight forward.
Also, I should know that this would be considered as rough terrain.
Okay, so
An unseen servant carry him?
No.
Damn.
Unseen servant's like, I'm not gonna live 5. Okay. Can interact. Don't think it can lift.
Really?
Unseen,
How does it pick?
Unseen servant can do like very minimalistic things.
Yeah, it can carry a potion, but it can't.
Like if you're in a jail cell, you could cast Unseen Servant to tell it to go get the keys off the guard's belt and bring it to you. It can do something stupid like that. The spell is designed to pretty much have like an entity outside of your reach do a minimalistic task, like flip a switch, grab something.
How long does silence last for?
10 minutes.
Damn, that's exactly how long it would take our mace to summon a horse.
Okay.
Don't question the reasoning there. Just accept that there was a thought.
Continue shuffling.
Everyone just watching you.
Keep shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Jack,
now,
just
as soon as
start.
I get past that, I'm gonna look back and see what's to the left.
From what you can see, a massive crystal chunk and a fair amount of bones that are just shoved in the corner.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna turn.
It's pretty much like he hasn't taken the trash out yet, so he's just shoving it in this corner.
Okay, I'm gonna turn back to the way I was going and continue to shuffle on down that cave entrance. Fucking popping constantly in places.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because you didn't fucking cook it.
Because it's a chicken, it doesn't comprehend the dangers in such a choice.
That is so true. So fucking true.
Jack pulls out some flex seal, seals Trixie's mouth shut.
To show you the power of Flex Seal, I grabbed this fucking annoying ass clown!
I covered your face in Flex Seal.
Trixie Shoal holds up a sign that says, Silence is golden, but duct tape is silver.
Jack's just like, yep.
And
So anyways,
Trixie's communicating in Clonish now.
Jack Dimension doors his ass over here. He just fucking appears behind Manea.
Remind me what this dragon is technically called? Because it's not a dragon.
A worm.
Yeah, if it's a younger, it won't.
Nope. It doesn't have wings. It's a worm.
It's pretty much Shenron.
It's a Chinese style dragon.
I was
Xiaolong.
thinking of fucking what you call the ones.
It's a worm.
Brain was thinking different.
A wormling is different from a worm, yes, but it's a worm.
It is a lung dragon.
Lung, worm, same difference.
No, a worm does not have legs.
Oh, that's right. I did send you the dragon chart.
I'm about to pin it right now.
Gonna do what to it now?
Pin it.
Damn. Straight to the dirt.
Straight into the shadow realm.
Pin it. In the wall. Okay. Well. Anyone else gonna shuffle their ass along?
So Trixie does a handstand and starts like.
Actually, Jack probably takes Brynel with him, considering Brynel is the only person he'd want to take with him who he can take with him. Because Dimension Door is stupid and no matter, even if you upcast it, you can only take one person of your size. However, I feel like Pyro's version of it should allow you to either take multiple people or larger size creatures.
That's what teleport is for.
And also increase the distance. I think that's a fair trade for upcasting it. Like you can do, I don't know, like 2 out of 3 of those things.
Okay. So you're taking
Trixie.
Alright, Trixie is what?
Trixie is doing a handstand and walking as carefully as possible across the ice.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Meanwhile, Armaeus pulls out an RPG and prepares to rocket jump.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was gonna do like the fucking Fortnite thing where he launches it and then just rides the rocket.
So she has.
Forgot about that.
So that's an 18 plus 5.
Okay.
Nah, Armaeus is old school. He prefers the Team Fortress method of rocket jumping rather than rocket surfing.
Yeah, so 18 plus 5 because she's got proficiency in acrobatics.
All right, so she starts handstand walking, and she realizes this thing is very slippery and hard to grip. So it pretty much becomes very much like a cat trying to run on ice with your hands, and you're just skedaddling.
She tries to navigate herself over to where everyone is.
Nah, Armaeus should be doing, if he's old school, he should be doing the Quake strafe jumping.
You're right. Armaeus just phases out of the wall, don't question it. He just appears from the ceiling, no clips up from the floor.
No, he's just like fucking jump.
Armaeus T poses across the floor, not breaking.
He's strafe bunny hopping.
No. Armaeus just T-poses, staring the dragon dead the entire time, sliding across the floor. You know the stone sliding sound effect from Zelda 64?
Yeah.
That's playing the entire time Armaeus goes. It just fucking T-poses at the dragon across the...
So did Trixie make it?
Armaeus just T-poses out of the ground.
Did Trixie make it?
Yeah.
She's like, okay, so let's not wake that up. But before I forget, Trixie draws an image of that dragon as she's like looking at it. It's like, there. This way we can show the villagers what we saw. Maybe if they know what it looks like, they will be a little more accepting of us when we say that we're looking at this right now. Maybe they'll recognize it. Also, Trixie's still doing a handstand, and there's a reason why. I think you know why.
Armaeus just grabs her by the ankles.
It's like, yeah, you probably figured it out. My shoes squeak.
Can't Trixie just take off her shoes? Also, you know what's funny and something I just thought of? Armaeus is virtually at all times just walking around in a t-shirt with nothing else on. Armaeus is pretty much a nudist.
But yeah, Trixie's like, let's get a move on before this guy wakes up.
Continue.
Guys, should we probably move away from this and move down into the cave a little more?
Perhaps.
I'm just keep going.
Alright, so silence is worn off. Time has passed. What are we doing?
Moving further in the cave, I guess.
Yeah, everyone make me a stealth check.
Alright, good thing Armaeus has stuff into stealth. Armaeus, the paladin with stealth for some reason, intimidates the dragon into not seeing him. Intimidates the dragon into not seeing the party. What is
13 plus 2.
15. Well, that's okay. 23.
Okay.
Armaeus got a 13 plus 7. Let's see what Jack and his stump leg got.
Alright, let me put it to you this way. Has anyone gotten under a 15 yet?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I got a 13, but it's plus 2.
Yeah, so you're right at 15.
What
did you get, Sean?
23.
Okay.
So, Jack First step he takes. Sets his peg leg down. 7 + 4.
So yep, your first step, it's gonna literally pierce through the ice, and you are watching as your fucking leg goes through the ice, and you are pretty much like a fucking peggle right now.
Does it wake the dragon?
What does your surroundings tell you?
No.
Trixie's
I
like,
thought we were making a stealth check, not a.
Trixie tries to help him out of there.
Jack's gonna carefully pull his leg out of the ground. Do I need to roll anything for it?
Nope.
Alright. And he's gonna keep on going. Armaeus might pick him up, considering Armaeus is somehow the stealthiest member of the party.
So, as you guys continue forth, you can see in this point, you pretty much see a massive, just inside portion, like a smaller room. Probably about the size of this room, cut in half. You can see you found the Horde. You find anything from as small as little ice-carved piece sculptures, frozen relic, weapons, armor, frozen. You can find books that are stacked up that are frozen over and frosted, and all kinds of gems and jewels. And if you might even find a couple of trinkets here and there.
I kind of want to see. You guys think that was an adult dragon? Manea? Armaeus, you think that was an adult dragon?
You just talking to yourself at this point?
Armaeus is just looking at Jack like, the fuck is wrong with you? Brian, think that was an adult dragon? Brian?
Never experienced a dragon of that size, so
Brian also.
if it is, he's a wrong boy.
That's actually snoring.
So based on size, it has potential to be ancient. Got it.
It's definitely not a young, you know that much.
If that thing wakes up, we are goners.
I got this. Solo's the dragon.
I'm built different.
I have a really dumb idea, but if it were to work, it'd be fucking hilarious. I kind of just want to calculate my odds. Like just a rough idea of what they could be.
Your odds are the same as the Hubble telescope discovering that at the center of every black hole is a little man with a flashlight searching for a circuit breaker.
Nah, man. I think they're better. Huh.
So, Jack, whatever you're planning.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let me just ask some to the DM real quick. Let me just Let me consult my adults here. So, in 7 and 8, would those saves, would the save of those overwrite the dexterity save?
Huh?
Okay, I sent you a spell, right?
Okay, hold up. Let me see this.
For 1 through 4, or through 1 through 5, it is very clearly the dexterity save. But through 6 and 7, would I need them to just make the singular saves of 6 and 7, or would it need to be the dexterity and then 6 and 7 save?
Well, it says that it must make a dexterity saving throw, so it applies to everything.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, and
How
depending
good
on
is
that,
being
so depending on what it is, it will apply, and then if anything else needs to apply, it will happen after. It's like a Magic the Gathering card. The first line of text, if there is a space in between it, the first part will resolve before the second part. If it's one big chunk of text, it all happens at once. So in this case, because it's asking for a dexterity saving throw, like save number 6, it says it's restrained. That resolves. It's now restrained. Now it has to make a Constitution saving throw. La 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 la.
Damn it, Greg. Why can't you be here?
I don't know. That was your decision.
Come back to us, Greg. Return. Greg, you beautiful bastard, I could really use your ability. I don't want to spend a player token. Anyone want to have a spare player token for potential massive reward?
I mean, Manea has something that could provide massive reward, but
Does Manea have the ability to see this creature's dexterity score?
no. No, but he can do something a lot better.
What?
We'll do it if it needs to be done. Let's just continue on.
See, I'd like to know what it is so I can weigh my stupid idea properly,
Okay,
Sean.
you need to hold off for a minute until I can tell it to go the fuck back to sleep.
I see.
Snooze. Anything in this order that we...
Pyro, how many player tokens do I have again?
Remind me what your guys' level is, real quick.
14.
14 or 13.
Okay.
I wish I were level 14. Can I get a...
Kana has 3, you have 3, Sean has 5.
Sorry, I'm just better.
John, for a whole ass pizza from Papa John's next week.
Bitch, I don't want fast food.
Pizza is not fast food.
I don't give a shit.
Pizza. You're a fucking You're a New Yorker. You should love pizza. Goddammit.
Okay, well.
You're a Yankee.
What do you want? I can do it because I care about you. What do you want?
Would you check for its dexterity score for me, please?
Hey, Chief. I send the player token to look at that creature's dexterity score.
Sure. Your tokens are now down to 4.
Thank you, Sean.
Of course, Tori. Don't tell me.
So,
Love you, bitch.
adult white lung dragon. Dexterity score 22.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. So that's what? That's a +6.
7 plus 6.
Okay. You guys want to steal a dragon horde?
Well, here's the thing, though. You only know its raw ability score is. You don't know what its saving throw is.
Yeah.
And Trixie's
You
like,
guys want to steal a dragon horde?
Trixie's like, there's an old dwarven saying.
Wait a minute.
And-
we have to leave and come back at another day. Because I need to get my 7th level spell slot back.
Trixie's like, there's an old dwarven saying, and wouldst thou strip the bark from a tree folk?
If it got me a lot of money.
What do we need from this board? We can use
Well, I'd like to see if there's any cool magical items we could take.
Has your brain turned to custard like half-price pastry? Do you realize
Has your brain turned to custard like a half-price pastry? Oh, dear Lord.
We could just check it now. Check it now.
It's frozen in like 2 feet of ice, Trick man.
I repeat, has the truck backed up on your freshly paved driveway?
God damn it, I wish I could cast silence on Trixie. Let's just leave for now and we'll come back a bit later. I suggest we take a rest. Somewhere
Here?
safe. No, somewhere safe, dumbass. Manet, would you so kindly cast silence on the dragon again while we make our exit?
Hey, GM, how far away are we from the dragon?
From the what?
From the dragon. Also, the horde is literally right there. At the mouth.
About 80 feet.
Okay.
I mean, we were further away here when you casted it.
No. I was thinking of casting something else.
No. We're gonna leave. Come back.
Time us. On the dragon's face. Not on the dragon's face. In front of it.
Oh, what are the chances it's still going to be here when we get back?
Cast silence.
Okay.
We can wait.
Dragon.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I believe in our Jesus.
Give me another one. No. Another.
So Jack is once again just gonna teleport him and Brynel.
Surprise.
Select Brynel. There we go.
No.
Our maze just T-poses through the wall again. Just reappears. Like he just phases into the wall like Homer Simpson. Phases out the other side. I guess this is now an ability our maze can do specifically in this ice cave. Because Pyro's just allowed it. Meanwhile, Manet and Trixie.
Alright, so what's Manet and Trixie doing?
So I guess we're trying to sneak back out.
Just don't cause any loud noise.
So Trixie is essentially doing this to try to sneak back out. This is her way of being silent. Legend of the Crystals.
Is it just Ed again?
Yeah.
It's Ed. We've done this so many times, I already know what it is.
Yeah, that's her way of sneaking past.
That's Jack's reaction in the background.
So, what are you doing?
Well, she's trying to sneak back. She's trying to sneak past it in a very unorthodox manner.
You're all back at the entrance.
I suggest we go back to the town for now. Come back and investigate the other one tomorrow, and then come back here.
I've realized there's also a thing we should probably worry about as well.
What?
What if the dragon recognizes that somebody's been in its cave by scent alone, decides to track that scent down, and finds us?
Let me cut off its fucking head.
Then we hope I can get some shut-eye in before then. Trixie, would you kind of stick your head in this bucket of Flexio I have here? That's horrible. God damn. I'm sorry,
I am quoting that.
I'm so sorry, Connor. That was too far. I apologize. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with me? I've been up since 5 a.m. and I have 4 hours of sleep. That's it. I'm also just an asshole. Connor, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jack, can you put your
Jack's standing in the corner. Jack doesn't know why, but
Chinese pet.
Jack's standing in the corner.
No, he's getting the fuck out like the rest of us.
Yeah, Jack's gonna be standing in the corner later.
Yeah, he's gonna be standing in the corner of the cave.
Jack. So, are we gonna head back to the town for now, guys?
Or do you want to investigate the other?
Yeah, let's.
The other blood trail.
I mean, we can go investigate the other blood trail.
Damn straight.
But I'd also.
Oh no.
Pyro!
Issue.
Okay.
So,
Well, I guess we're following this one now.
Okay. You follow it, and it leads you back to the town.
Oh.
So, should we hand in the drawing that I made of that thing to a villain, to one of the,
You know
to
what?
our, to the mayor?
Should.
I think we should,
I don't think you should hand that to the mayor. Something ain't right.
What do you mean?
So is that actually a fire in the center of town?
Yes. It is a bonfire.
Oh, by now, how are the villagers reacting to Pixie's cuisine? Because he's been feeding the whole town.
They seem to be approving of it.
Jack and Armaeus are gonna go get a. Actually, wait. Where's the general store?
General store?
It should be generally around there.
Okay, Jack and Armaeus are gonna head to the general store. It's Gozer.
Oh, good.
Suddenly, Gozer. So, who's our general store merchant?
Pizza
Pyro?
rolls are ready.
The general store merchant's name is Pizza Rolls are ready.
Alright, no. Alright, this is what we're gonna do.
Where's the... Is that it? No, that's not it. There's the fucker I'm looking for. It's Gallad Fast Hands. Don't question it.
I'm questioning it.
I was making a joke because Gallad's like a random NPC token.
Alrighty. So, as you enter into the general goods store, the first thing you can see is that the entirety of the store is neatly organized with shelves filled with varieties of items, from basic supplies to adventuring gear. Barrels of provisions, line one side of the store. A counter display smaller, more valuable items. It's got a bit of a warm sense of leather and a subtle tang of metal. As you enter the store, you will see a dwarf that is currently arranging his merchandise on a little bookshelf as he's kind of like hunched down. You hear the bell chime off as you open the door.
Hello, good to see you. Anything specific you're in need to today that I can be of help for?
Apparently we're just browsing. Nothing much in particular just yet. I'll let you know if I need any help, though.
I'll be right here organizing if you need me there, lad.
Jack, just kind of look around, see if you can see any potions, maybe a bedroll.
Let's see what he's got on his shop supplies. You do see looking through the section of the store, he does got a shelf that is lined with vials containing various liquids, and you do see a fair amount of adventuring gear, one of them being like a little bedroll.
Jack picks up the bedroll. Do you have any potions of healing, my good sir?
A potion of healing. That will be the one on the far right, the red liquid right there.
And he'll point to, it almost looks like a water bottle sized beaker.
Thank you. Just the one?
There should be 3 up there last I checked.
All
to my
right.
inventory count at least.
I am blind in one eye, so I might be missing them. Jack's gonna grab the 3 of those.
Yep.
What else could I need? Armaeus doesn't need a bedroll, because Armaeus just sleeps standing up.
Yeah, he T-poses.
Yeah. And occasionally his Buster Sword randomly is balanced on the tip of his middle finger. What else? Jack, I guess, is gonna look at the provision barrels.
Here.
Sleep standing up.
Armaeus is holding like a fucking like a CVS or a Walmart handbasket. Just casually holding all the stuff Jack's looking at.
As you look through it, it's got a variety of dried fruits, nuts, jerky, a little bit of hardtack in there as well. If you look in there long enough, you might find some aged cheese or a loaf of bread.
Alright, it's got some what now? What was the first couple things? I heard the
dried fruits, nuts, jerky, a little bit of hardtack, aged cheese if you look hard enough, and a loaf of bread.
I don't think I want hardtack. Doesn't hardtack have like weevils and shit in it?
If it becomes infested, it doesn't come pre-weevilled. Come on.
Jack's a pirate. He's used to the pre-weevilled kind.
Well, then you're just obviously, if you don't want it pre-weevilled.
Oh, you should get some fruit.
Jack.
You should get some fruit. That'll prevent scurvy.
Yeah, the
Price
fucking
cheap.
Eustace was a good captain. They had lemon juice mixed with rum.
Well, lemons.
Lemon.
Well, actually, the most common way to get it was to store the lemon juice in the rum.
Well, that's true.
Like you'd have lemon rum.
You just full fist of lemon.
Yeah, you eat the whole lemon right in all one bite. Or no bite. You just swallow that bitch whole.
Jesus fuck. So you got a bedroll. You got 3 potions of moderate healing.
Jack's
let me see. Before I shoot myself in the foot, is it moderate I'm thinking of? No, 1 second.
Jack's putting some. Jack's just grabbing an assortment of fruits, jerkies. I guess some nuts.
Regular healing. That's something else. Regular healing.
Fuck.
You just stub your toe.
No,
Did you just communicate?
my leg muscles tensed up in the exact wrong way. What? No, not a Charlie horse. Like, you know when that one muscle tightens while the rest are kind of relaxed, and it just makes. That's what just happened. But in the back of my thigh, just above my knee.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think I need some potassium.
For a minute there, I'm like, are you communicating in primate? Because you get shot if you say that.
No. I'm what's that one band that goes that has a song that goes wah, like, you know what I mean?
That's just
disturbed.
Yeah, I'm communicating in disturbed.
That's corn. So
Yeah, I know.
No.
Same different. What genre of music are they?
it's the same
Heavy metal.
dialect.
Yeah, I'm communicating in heavy metal. I'm just not death growling as I do it.
Wow, that's a weird dialect you're speaking. Where the hell do you come from?
Armaeus came from a dwarven forge. That's what he speaks. Everything he speaks is by definition heavy metal. So anyways, Jack just grabs like an assortment of food.
Yeah, I'm just having to deal with Tori's dumbass. He's like, yes, technically speaking, Armaeus, since he is a fucking warforged, speaks in heavy metal. So therefore he is always speaking in disturbed.
I mean, you know what? That's what Infernal sounds like. Infernal sounds like him. And you know what? That's exactly what Infernal sounds like in my mind now. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you! No! That is not how Infernal sounds!
Yeah, how does it sound, bitch?
Have you heard how the demons talk in fucking Doom?
No,
Not
actually.
you.
I've not gotten to that part yet. I need to finish Doom.
Well, are you going off of the newer Doom, or are you going off the older Doom?
Newer.
I've only played the newer Dooms. I haven't played the old Dooms.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I get what you mean.
I own the old Dooms, but I also haven't defeated them.
I own every fucking Doom. Doom 2016, 93, 2, 3, BFG edition, Resurrection of Evil, 64, Eternal, the fucking ultimate levels for Doom.
Let me open your eyes, Slayer.
So anyway, you've got yourself 3 regular healing potions. You've got a bedroll.
Jack just like kind of grabs an assortment of provisions.
So you'll see that they're already pre-portioned in like these little baggies.
Yeah, Jack just like he's looking at what the assortments are. So I imagine there's different, like you got like an orange with some fucking beef jerky, lemon with deer jerky, and so on and so forth.
It's pretty much like a bunch of random trail mix thrown together in a little bag.
He's just looking for his favorite flavor.
There's not really like a flavor. It's more of like just a ration, but it's actual like food and not just like something edible.
And like meanwhile, Trixie is just eating out of a bag, and you don't know what she's eating.
I'm scared to know at this point.
And Trixie's like, "Would anyone like some pickled dandelions?" I made it with barnacles and a diesel marinade.
You know, I'm kind of glad this nutrient paste.
John, the Marauder is speaking in English, and Infernal does not sound the same as Common.
Blah blah blah. Who gives a shit?
But yeah, she's like, "Don't worry. I mean, I already have every bit of accommodation, so I'm good right now. Although, and Trixie's like,
Jack's gonna grab 10 random assortments.
And Trixie approaches, and she's like, "Shopkeep, you wouldn't happen to have any stuffed animals, would you?"
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah, shame. And she's like, "I always sleep better if I have something soft to sleep with." Oh well, I'll just go to one of the prize counters and befuddle Hall.
You wouldn't happen to have a bag of holding, would you?
Bag holding? No, unfortunately, I don't have that either.
Shame.
We don't really carry much magical things in this town because, you know.
Well, a bag of holding is a rather mundane item just used for more storage. I just figured I would ask.
Magical properties, and I don't carry a license for that stuff.
Do you know who would in the town carry a
There's
license?
only 3 people that have license for magic, and that is the priest. What's her name? The lady down the road, a weird lady. I don't really partake in any of her nonsense. And then, of course, we have the town wizard.
Now, does one need a license to use a bag of holding in this town?
anything that has to do with magical properties, whether it is casting, wielding, obtaining, if it has magic within any of its cells, you need license.
You
Luckily-
mean Adam? Because a non-living item doesn't have cells.
But you understand my point. You guys have pass because you're travelers and you came with them. But I'm pretty sure you've got the talk of just try to refrain from using them within the city borders.
Yeah, I was just wondering, though, as it would aid me in my travels to have a bag for more storage, simply for my personal
I know what the
possessions.
bag is for. I used to have a few of them before they were confiscated.
So, Trixie, while
What
this is
a
going
shame.
on, Trixie kind of talks to Brionel. She's like, Brionel, did you hear what he said about a wizard?
Oh, could you ring me up, please, sir?
It's okay.
Jack,
And he'll kind of just waddle over to his counter.
Jack,
He'll
just-
climb up on a step stool.
So just the 3 potions in the 1 bedroll?
And the 10 provisions.
In
Provision bags. Yeah,
righty. So you're just looking at a total of 17 gold.
So,
Alright, Amas? You, hold on, wait, how much does Jack have on him?
Should be more than plenty.
I can't. Okay, Jack has 56 on him. Armaeus handles their money for the most part. Yeah, Jack puts that. What's 56 minus 7? That's 39?
56?
Yeah, minus 7, or 17.
39.
Yeah, 39. Yeah, Jack hands him 39 gold. Or not 30. Whoa. Jack hands him 17.
Yeah,
Seven.
Get the business. And, hope you enjoy the
Thank you.
snacks.
Can you? Yep. Thank you. Can you send me the let's see, just 10 provisions?
Yeah, 10 provisions, 1 bedroll, and 3 regular healing potions.
You spell provision.
Provision.
Oh. Where's my health potions?
So,
Jack
as this is
appears
going
to be
on-
out of health potions. Okay, good thing I got 3 of them. How-
Jack, real quick, make me a perception check.
How much health does a regular health potion
50.
do?
Oh yeah, make me a perception check real quick.
Dirty 24.
Okay. You notice looking out of this guy's windows as you're getting ready to walk out, it's snowing significantly less.
Huh. Interesting.
So, Trixie just
And
turns
then-
to Brionel, and she's like, you hear what he
Any
said about a...
specific type of bedroll or just bedroll?
It's just bedroll.
Okay, so not like comfy, not like rough. Just...
No.
All right. Thank you. Jack and Armaeus are going to head to the town inn.
Okay.
Trixie just turns to Brionel, and she's like, you hear what he said about a wizard?
What about it?
You think he'd know anything about that dragon? Especially if we showed him the picture I just drew of it?
Oh,
I'm not really sure, to
Oh.
be quite honest.
by the way, Jack's gonna buy a meal and then rent a room and go to sleep.
Alright, so that's 5 for the room, 2 for the meal.
All right.
You think we should pop by the wizard and see if he knows what's up?
Well, do you know where this wizard is?
So Trixie's like, shopkeep, you said there's a wizard in this town.
Ah, yes, I have. He's a very interesting fellow. He's usually very to himself, but once he does decide to come out of his hermit hole, he's usually pretty upbringing.
Would he tolerate visitors, and if so, where can I find him?
It depends on his mood, but I can see why not half the time. The man is very, for lack of a better term, lonely. But, he's in the hut up on the little ridge up there.
Excellent. And she's like, Brynel, what do you say me and you go over to check out that hut on the hill?
At this point, I'm just providing supervision.
And so she's going to go up and see if she can visit the wizard.
What did Brandel say?
At this point, I'm just providing supervision.
Armaeus is Jack's supervision. Brynel is Trixie's supervision.
Manea is Brynel's supervision.
So who's Armaeus' supervision?
God.
Not any of the Adventures Within gods.
No.
Christian god from our world. Actually, no. Specifically Vishnu from Hinduism.
Wait, who's supervision?
So,
Manea is Brynel's supervision.
Brynel is Trixie's supervision. Armaeus is Jack's supervision, and he's like, well, who is Armaeus' supervision? I said, God.
Who does Jack supervise?
No one.
The accordion. He supervises the accordion.
He supervises his accordion. Jack's in charge of the fucking party. Got it. So if there's ever a party and everyone's involved, Jack supersedes everyone else.
So, Manea, where are you going in all this?
Probably with Brynel.
Actually, no. That fire in the center of town.
So does Trixie supervise anyone?
Stop fucking hopping.
Pyro, does Trixie supervise anyone?
I don't think she can.
Alright. She doesn't even supervise her creations. They supervise her.
Like R2-D2.
Technically, that would be C-3PO, but yeah.
And so we're heading up to that wizard's place.
Okay. Now, what were you doing, Manea?
Oh, she's just going to be reading through a tome.
Oh,
You know what? So wait, are Armaeus and Manea the same level of supervision? Or does Manea supersede Armaeus?
Well, I would imagine since she oversees Brynel and Brynel watches someone, then that would only make more sense because Manea can watch Armaeus, who's watching over Jack.
Yeah, but Armaeus could watch
No,
Jack
that motherfucker-
and Brynel. He could also watch Jack and Trixie.
Okay, cool. So he can pull double duty, and so can Manea.
I'm just trying to figure out where they stand relative to each other. Equal. Because Armaeus is apparently supervised by Vishnu. Specifically supervised by Vishnu. That is the god in particular that Vishnu's the one of destruction, right?
No,
that's Shiva.
Shiva. Then I guess he's supervised by Shiva. Actually, no. What's Vishnu?
Yes. He's supervised by your husky.
I'm about to say, yeah, Shiva. Apparently, you're supervising him. Shiva has the most concerned look on her face.
Vishnu.
Vishnu.
Yep, he's the god of preservation.
I mean, that makes sense for him to be supervising. If he's the god of preservation, he's like, yeah, I'm looking out for this guy.
So, yeah, we're going up. So, what's going on? We're going up to the hut. Because.
No, you go up to the hut. What you see on the screen is what it looks like.
And Trixie very politely knocks on the door. It's like, we were hoping you could provide some aid. You see, we saw something, and we're wondering if you might know anything about it. We'll be out of your hair in no time. And she shows the picture of what she saw. It's like, you see anything like this lately?
So he's going to hobble out. What you see is a man in a robe. And by robe, I mean like a bathrobe and slippers. And he's just walking out with like this cane that pretty much looks like a wizard staff almost, because it's got like the very coil tree branch kind of look. It's got the branches overlapping around some sort of orb. And he just kind of like hobbles out slowly. And he's just gonna take a look at the picture briefly. Give me 1 second.
And thus, Larry David emerges from his home.
In his bathrobe.
Suddenly, I'm just imagining all of a sudden that door opens, and next thing you know, Bernie Sanders is out and about. Oh no!
Let me see this past.
And she's like, "You seen anything like this?" What'd he say?
And looks like zero less.
Sorry, the voice modulator is making it hard to hear him.
Almost simply made like zero less.
So no, sorry, your voice thing is still on. I can't.
It kind of looks a wee bit like Zetithia.
And what would that be?
What you've drawn.
I know, but what specifically is it?
I don't understand the question, my friend. It looks like you've drawn Zetithia.
Bro, it sounded like when you went to speak, it started with an F, and then I heard the music fade in, but it sounded like a fucking bleep.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to get him to define what that name means, as in, what is it?
And he's pointing to your picture. He's like,
it looks like Zetithia.
If I were to draw a picture of a bear...
That looks like a bear.
But would you tell me what a bear is? Instead of just saying, well, I guess it's that. What is that?
It's a bear. It's a creature with big, foofy paws and brown. It is a pain in my ass.
And, well, look, this is harder than it needs to be right now. DM, you know what I'm trying to do, right?
No.
I am trying to get a definition as to what it is. Don't tell me this is that. Don't be vague. Just say, what is it? Like, if I were to say, what is a griffin, you would tell me what a griffin was.
Holy Jesus, what is that?
But he said, you drew the picture of the dragon. He said, it looks a bit like Zetithia. And you said, what is Zetithia? And he says, Zetithia is that, the dragon you've drawn.
Yeah, but he won't tell me anything about it.
Maybe he's just stupid.
He won't tell me anything about what does it eat? What does it do? That's what I'm trying to learn.
Last that I've checked, that thing will eat anything it gets its claws on.
Where did it come from? Do we know anything about it?
Yo ass, mate.
No, not specifically there.
No. She's not even there, and I'm just saying.
But yeah, she's like, we saw that exact thing in a cave way back there.
That's normally where she is.
And we seem to believe that that is what's causing the snowstorms going around here.
Sounds like you're slowly catching on.
Well, what would like if we were to get rid of this thing and the blizzard stopped? That would be good, right?
Good and bad. I would be very upset, but you know.
Good. Spirit, of course.
Well, the people here don't seem happy to be freezing in the cold. So
would you rather them being ripped from limb to limb? From demons and imps and anything from the underground?
No, but what? So is it like either way they're screwed?
It's lesser of two evils for protection, yes.
I see. Well, thanks for the information. We'll get out of your hair and...
What hair are we talking about? Have I sprouted some since my last shit?
You see, he's literally like patting his bald head, trying to see if he's got anything.
And Trixie reaches into her phone. It's like, here you go. This is a toupee. Use it wisely. It'll make you. It's like, because I haven't exactly invented hair just for wizards yet.
He's gonna sniff it and then try to eat it.
It's like, I like him. He's silly.
Yo, that wizard gonna croak because he tried to swallow hair.
Like, well, I mean, look on the bright side. He answered the question, to pay or not to pay. That is the question.
He decided to not pay.
He's gonna pay when that comes out.
But, yeah, he pretty much elaborated that the dragon is his, and it is causing the blizzard to pretty much protect the town from possible attack.
So Trixie heads back to where Jack is. And Trixie's like, Jack? And she waves him over. Yo.
Sorry.
Yeah, my mic was me. Jack is asleep in a room in the inn. You don't know which room he's in because Armaeus is also in his room with him.
Go to every door, start slamming that shit now.
Oh,
that's a critical role moment for real, where they literally just go door for door, just. Are you there? No.
Housekeeping.
Nope, wrong door. Okay.
Housekeeping.
So Trixie's like, okay, plan B. Goes to the town square where Benea is.
Wait a minute. Huh?
It's like, it's like, I just got news, and rather questioning news.
Suddenly, Dimension Door no longer requires a lodestone. What? This isn't the same spell I've been using.
It might be the updated version from 1 D&D.
Because this one only goes 300 feet.
Yeah, it might be the updated version from 1 D&D.
Okay, let me... It says 5th edition. That's not right.
Maybe, I don't know.
So,
and suddenly, as I type in 5e, we find the correct spell.
So,
no, that's not it.
So Trixie's like, "Yeah, I got some news regarding that dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The wizard is well aware of its existence. Apparently, that thing is working a protection racket to keep people safe from everything else around here. The wizard's been keeping that thing busy. My guess is all the bones that we saw, including the corpses of previously digested victims. Is it me, or in order to keep that thing at bay, they're giving it offerings, if you catch my drift?"
Sounds more like this thing is made a pet and is literally just letting it live.
Yeah. What Brian said. Because if you said that he knows about it, and he knows that it's doing this, then they might just be feeding just saying, hey, go attack these guys because it saves us.
Yeah, as in, like, it's giving, like, equivalent exchange here.
I don't think it's any exchange. I think it's literally just doing as it's told.
So.
And he says that if we get rid of that thing, yeah, the blizzard will stop, but he thinks that pretty much everyone and their grandma from the underworld is going to come in and tear people limb from limb. So what do we do?
Did you see what happened at Morabor?
Yeah, I saw what happened. But what do we do? Do we just leave the dragon to just do as it pleases?
That we convince these guys that we can give them escort to Morabor to reconfigure. Right now,
yeah,
that's pretty much our mission right now, according to that Archmage, is to reconnect communication. Pretty fucking simple if you just, bring the sorts of communication to you.
Well, if that's the case, then I might have an idea on how we can do that without causing a stir.
I think regardless of what we're going to do, we're going to cause a stir. Do you see the size of this town?
But, Brynel, I'm just going to warn you right now, you are not going to like it.
You've already got me scared. What are we doing?
And she's like, well, first, I'm going to need a source of water.
Well, what's weird is the range and nothing else has changed. I no longer need lodestones. I just need verbal components. Okay, so now
where's the nearest source of water?
From what you can probably guess, the well.
And so she goes to the well.
Snow.
She goes to the well and takes an inkwell and starts drawing very familiar elder symbols on there, like just kind of circling each stone with an elder symbol.
Okay.
And she's like, she's basically scrying for Lavinia.
You get TV static.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
No, for. Okay.
Oh, there goes my idea. How am I supposed to? And she's like,
meanwhile, the town guard suddenly surrounds.
all right. She's like, yeah, I forgot I can't do that. It's like, thank goodness I didn't actually get a chance. Thank goodness I might have screwed up the symbols. Okay, so she's like, okay, we gotta get in contact with Lavinia somehow.
Yeah, good luck without having to leave the range of this blizzard.
I don't think that it would be a good idea to get into contact with Lavinia.
Well, she'd be the only one who'd be able to lead the town into safety.
No.
If anything, it would be more akin to her leading them into a meat grinder.
Well, what would you propose we do?
We'd be the ones to escort them.
I just feel like we'd have a lot more numbers with her followers.
Well, you forget that we exist. And we've fought worse. And we've lived to tell the tale.
All right.
In fact, your two companions who aren't here because of your help, Trixie, soloed a man who defeated our strongest spellcaster, Brynel, and Minea.
Who are we referencing?
Jade Blade.
Ah, yeah.
So Trixie's like, all right. Then let's go to
Yeah,
to
fucking
the,
Jade. He bodied Brynel. Good God.
He also defeated Minea through
the power of making me sleepy.
Well,
No,
through the power
of bleed.
Well, okay, listen.
He
Bleeding is a
injured.
very human thing.
He injured your character enough to where she passed out when you left.
Like, quite literally, when you
got-
left, you literally bled out.
I took a little snooze.
Trixie got down because I forgot I have an ability to deflect some damage from people while Armaeus was still high health. And then Jack and Armaeus almost sacrificed themselves to kill Jade Blade.
So Trixie's like, okay, let's go to the mayor and see if we can get some help.
I think we should wait until morning, because clearly everyone here is exhausted.
She's like, well, I guess so. It's like, so do you want to rent it in, or do you just want to curl up for the night in the tent?
I'm gonna rent a room for us.
Yeah.
So Trixie goes into the inn, and she's like, don't worry. She's like, don't worry, I'm not. She's like, I don't have to rent a room. I've got my own. And she crawls into her tent.
Let me into a mobile home.
And she's like,
Goodness. My goodness.
she's like, next thing you know, Patches actually comes out, and Patches just kind of like curls up next to it like a dog, and she's like, I'm just gonna be the guard for the night.
Meanwhile, Jack just sat laying in his bed with Armaeus watching over him.
I thought you were gonna say with Armaeus, so it's just like
No.
fucking.
Armaeus is bigger than Armaeus would break the bed. They'd have to pay for a new one.
It's just, yes, me.
I'm surprised Brynel and Minea haven't gotten to that point yet.
12-foot tall best friend right next
Armaeus
to me.
isn't 12 feet tall. He's only 10.
Oh.
So yeah.
My 10-foot
So
friend that snapped
I think that's where we're gonna end it for now.
You bastard.
I am.
No, wait, what time is it?
10:35.
11:34.
Okay, my clock's a little fast.
11:34 is the time.
Yeah, 11:34 is the time.
Is Sean heading out?
I don't know. Are we wrapping up?
I would wrap up because once we start anything further, we would be going overtime.
No. I have an idea, RNG, that's willing.
Well, that and I've also got plans.
Yeah, I want to see what I can do.
It's called breaking a bed and paying for it.
No, that's not
One
it at
little
all.
dumbass jumping on the bed. He broke the fucking floor and went through the core.
Ain't that heavy?
Let's talk about Armaeus.
Okay, listen. His ass stands up on the bed, or even steps on the bed. Fucking.
Motherfucker weighs over 900 pounds. If he gets on the bed, that thing's...
That's all you hear?
Not even that. You just hear a thunk because the bed's not lifted high enough.
You hear a thunk and a crack because of the fucking wood floor underneath him.
Actually, you hear a crack, a thunk, and then another crack.
Oh, also, just for the record, Patches. You know what she technically classifies as in terms of like what kind of character class she is? If she were like a PC and not an NPC, she's a monk.
Neat.
And you know what monks are capable of at high levels.
Kinda underpowered, but still pretty fun to play.
Well, if memory serves, their bodies are like hard as diamond.
I think that's technically just the name of an ability.
DM, you know about monks, right?
What about monks?
Like, you know what monks are capable of at high levels, right?
As one who's played one and has bodied plenty of people playing Way of the Open Hand, yes.
Oh yeah, baby, level 17.
Yeah, Patches is technically a monk.
Now, which monk? Astral Self, Open Hand, Drunk.
Gallad's a drunken monk.
Drunken monk.
And an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Well, no shit, he's an alcoholic. He's a drunken monk.
So, Way of the Drunken Master?
Yeah.
Wait,
Sean,
the
did
drunken
you
master?
say he's a fighter?
Yeah, the
He's
drunken
not.
fighter.
He's just a drunken monk. He just happens to professionally be a boxer.
Patches is the kind of person who will beat your freaking butt if you, while she's asleep.
Didn't combine two of the greatest action economy beat the shit out of you?
I would if we were doing like Gestalt rules, but no, just
She's like Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
Who?
Does nobody watch that?
What are we watching?
I said that Patches is like Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, where she will literally beat your freaking butt while she's asleep.
Zenitsu?
Yeah. Yeah, Patches usually will fight while she's asleep.
Meanwhile,
Well, we are talking about the dude who simps over Nezuko, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, remember whenever Yeah, remember when he falls asleep, he goes freaking bananas.
meanwhile, Gallad over here so fucking drunk he might as well be asleep.
Hi, babies. Hi, guys. Have you calmed down? Come here, baby.
Oh, also, I ordered a new One Piece cosplay.
Always.
This time, I will be cosplaying Gecko Moria.
No clue who that is.
DM,
So-
DM, how much of One Piece have you watched? Did you make
I'm
it
up
to
to
the part?
I'm up to Ennie's Lobby. I'm almost done with Ennie's Lobby, and I haven't really touched One Piece in a while because I've been watching Initial D.
Okay, so if you're up to Ina's Lobby, you're about to see one of the most awesome things ever.
From what I've heard, Ennie's Lobby is when shit starts to get real.
Yeah, it is. It is. Ina's Lobby is like, it's got one of the most epic things ever.
And I also understand why people hate on Skypiea. I was bored the whole time. I did not understand the point of it.
Don't they have entire filler seasons of One Piece?
No.
They have filler arcs.
What show has the filler seasons?
Naruto.
Technically, yeah, fillers. Yeah, Naruto has seasons that are literal fucking filler. One Piece only has like maybe 10 to 9% filler.
Naruto had the most diabolical thing ever. And if anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's what happens with the infinite Tsukuyomi. Infinite freaking filler.
Yeah, I only watched up to the Ninja War.
Yeah, well, guess what? The infinite Tsukuyomi basically puts people in like a dream state. In fact, like it makes so much filler that it literally, like, Naruto fans were like, make it stop.
Well, you know the point of filler, right?
Yeah.
Like you understand what the point of filler is.
The manga.
Yeah. So it's to keep the show going on air while waiting for the manga to catch up, because with Naruto, they would go months at a time without updates to the manga, because they would just drop like 12 to 15 chapters, or pretty much an entire volume, all at once. So that would give the writers of the anime like maybe a month to make 5 to 6 story-based episodes, and then continue on with the filler.
Yeah.
That was the biggest problem with Naruto, is the fact that the Shonen Jump would drop volumes at a time, rather with One Piece, they do it chapter at a time, like every week or every other week, while the anime takes their time to provide a good story while still following the manga.
Yeah, well,
see, what's her name's Titsula while the story's not going.
Robin or Nami?
So,
they're both pretty nice.
The joke was kind of both of them, because I forgot both their names.
Nami is the orange-haired one. Robin's the black-haired one.
Yeah, I know who is who. I just forgot their names.
Oh,
like
Super.
Okay, so
good smell, flavor.
I'm also loving like One Piece right now is god tier, especially with the newer episodes. Like I'm enjoying it so much. That's why I bought Enos Lobby. That's one of the better arcs. Although you are going to learn to freaking hate the crap out of Spandam. If you don't know who that is, that's the guy who freaking looks like Mick Foley.
I don't even know who that is.
Fuck is Mick Foley?
He's got the stupid freaking mask on, like the half mask that he wears.
Yeah, he's a cyborg. That's why he's got iron on his nose.
No. Yeah, he's a cyborg. Yeah, Frankie's a cyborg.
Like, literally, he could open up his abs and pull out a bottle of cola. The dude runs off of cola.
Yeah, kind of like I do. Oh, it's true.
See, I run off of water in Arizona.
But,
I run off of water and the idea that, things are going to be good.
I drink lemonade and water.
Spandam is like one of the CP0 agents, but he is an irredeemable, horrible person.
I know a decent amount of the CPs.
He's the one who's basically holding Nico Robin captive.
Gotcha.
And abusing the hell out of her while doing so.
So he's the one that I'm about to face in a little bit. Because they already beat the shit out of the giraffe dude. They know where Robin is. They're about to go save her.
Oh no. So they've beaten Kaku. It's just so you saw Zoro beat Kaku then.
Yes. And then the part where Mr. Sniper pretty much infiltrates the fucking base. Or the Sniper King.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. What's his name? Usopp.
But when he's got the fucking mask on and he doesn't want to be identified as Usopp, I am the Sniper King.
He's Sogi King.
I love Usopp, at the same time I find him mildly annoying because and Luffy is so oblivious. It's fucking great. I love him.
Damn.
Also, Spandam wields a sword that ate the elephant fruit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's Spandam.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
How does a sword eat a fruit?
Don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions.
Because they don't know what.
If a gun can eat the dog fruit, which I know you've seen that.
What the?
I know you saw Lasso. I know you saw him.
How does a gun eat the dog fruit?
I don't know.
How do spaceships have roll down windows?
They don't.
But yeah, you're about to see Luffy face up against Rob Lucci.
Rob Lucci
is the one with the frickin' bird on his shoulder.
If that bird ain't got an eye patch, he ain't a pirate.
He ain't a pirate to begin with. He's with the Marines.
He is. Yeah, he's with the Marines.
Nah, man, he's a pirate now.
Goddamn.
A bird on his shoulder.
It's not a parrot though. It's a dove.
Peta.
He's got a bird on his shoulder. That means he's a pirate.
Also, DM, do you know what Rob Lucci's devil fruit is?
Not off the top of my head.
If you don't know, you will.
Going to imagine something to do with an animal.
But yeah, you're loving this lobby. It's already off to a good start.
There's some really stupid ass devil fruits.
This is Oda we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen Foxy's one?
I don't know who Foxy is.
Foxy the Silver Fox. Okay, so DM, there's a joke here that I have to use every time Foxy is brought up because of what he looks like. And see if you can figure it out, because I want to see if you can figure out what he looks like. I'm just going to post it in off topic.
Isn't that the guy that pretty much just mocks everyone?
There he is. It's an off topic.
Yeah, isn't he the guy that pretty much like mocks everyone and can switch forms?
No, he can't switch forms. You're thinking of Mr. Tubon Clay.
Maybe, yeah.
And that was Baroque Works, so I don't count it.
What is Baroque Works?
That was.
It's a what?
It's an arc.
Oh.
Well, it's not an ARC. It's just the organization that was mentioned in the ARC.
Ah.
So I take it since we haven't done anything game related, we actually are ending.
Probably, because I got stuff I gotta do and I gotta get up early.
But what I was saying is that he does. Tell me he doesn't look like Count Chocula.
Count Chocula?
Tell me Foxy doesn't look like Count Chocula.
Oh dear God. I was making sure I heard you correctly when you said Chocula.
Doesn't he look like Count Chocula?
A little bit.
He looks like Mr. Booberry.
Oh dear God.
Which is why, like the fact that Foxy looks like this, I just refer to him as Count Focula.
Alright, I'm gonna kill the stream.